Hey guys, this is Gamer playing Super Mario Maker. This time we're going to play one of your levels, yoshicookiezeus' suggestion. I should have made it clear in the previous episode thing, it's not even an episode, I should have made it clear in the previous request that I only really wanted one level per person because I expect to get, multiple things, especially as we go along when people see stuff like this and that I am playing player levels, then I would expect to get more requests at that point. So yeah, if I like the level that you've put up, then I will probably search the rest of your levels for stuff, and that would be that. Also, I have tested most of the Super Mario World stuffs at this point. The ghost houses still don't work, even though I've changed how my audio is being input. I have no idea what's up with that. It is only with XSplit. It is not with my audio cables. It is not with the capture card, because the capture card's native software can record it, but the capture card's native software can't record my audio, and it's delayed a bit, so it would be really awkward. So yeah, ghost houses just don't seem to work with the Super Mario World engine, but I haven't noticed any other weird audio glitches yet, and I've played Airship, Underground and Overground on the Mario World engine, so it should be okay. Just don't give me any ghost house submaps and we'll be fine. So with that all said, let's go ahead and take a look at this level here. It already seems appealing to me right from the word go because of the wall jump surface stuff. This is actually a really sort of neat idea. I kind of toyed around with thinking about doing this myself, but I've not really looked at it too seriously. I wonder, yeah, they just spout coins. I wonder if how dangerous these are going to get later, if there are actually going to be any enemies coming out of these, because that would be a bit of an interesting dilemma to say the least. So it's already neat enough as it is, mind you, having the cannons go ahead and you can't stand on top of them obviously because that would break the concept of the stage. Did I want to go down or did I want to go across? I think we'll just hit the door and see. Now we have them on this sort of rail, which is interesting, and that's where I guess danger is going to come in, is instead of from the cannons themselves, it is from hazards around them, which is pretty neat. That piranha plant looks like it got a bit stuck there. I don't know quite what happened there. Also, Hammerbow not really going to be too big of a threat there, and that is the end of the stage. Well, that was super cool. That's all I'm going to say about that. That was super cool. Wall jumping is definitely a bit divisive, but it's one of my favorite sort of features of the old Super Mario new engine, I guess. It's that and the spin, the two best things to me ever. So yeah, that was really cool. I like the idea that the cannons themselves don't fire enemies. If this was like a standard terrible creator level, then they would probably have the cannons shoot I don't know, something small that would end up just getting in your way. And yeah, I don't know, I really like that. Let's bring the ID up there in case anybody else would like to play this level. I could see this being really challenging for those who are not as used to the new Super Mario Bros. Engine, but I think there's only really one part of that is excessively tricky. Also, there is actually an item box now that I look at it down in that little bit there, so I'm gonna go ahead and check that out in a sec. But yeah, for those who are not as used to wall jumping and the spin and stuff like that, I could see this being really tricky. The spike tops are kind of tough to go around, but not to the point where it's dumb or anything. But yeah, that I was surprised I managed to do that first time. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out what's in. It's probably an extra life, but you know what? That is fine by me. Let's go and see what's in that box. Because you gotta know what's in the box. That is kind of how everything is structured. Right. And there you go, there's the death for you instead. Also, kind of fun fact that I didn't know before is that apparently, even after you've beaten the level, if you play the level again, on like we're doing at the moment, it actually does still count towards the totals. So you could totally doctor somebody's level being that way if you wanted. You know, you could. Oh well, whatever. You can totally clear it like multiple times and make it more, I guess, like have a higher clear ratio than it would. Wow, now of course because I did it right the first time I'm gonna fail just to, well, I have to edit this anyway to cut the size of the video down, so whatever, we shall see what's in the box in a sec. Alright, that didn't exactly take that much to get around. It's just a vine back up. Okay, so I guess it's if you accidentally came down here, because it's not really marked that much. Yeah, I could see that. Because it's not marked, like, you know, go in this door, doofus, then yeah, there's a way back up in case you jump down here. That's fine. That's pretty good in its own right. Yeah, I mean, the only other way you would do it is to have like a reset door or something, but that's fine. So yeah, awesome short level by yoshicookiezeus here. I will probably end up checking out some of your Mario World stuff once I, you know, test things. If you've got an underwater level, actually, I'll have checked it before you post here, but with an underwater stage, I will probably have a look at that just to see if it works for me. But yeah. Thank you very much for making, and I shall talk to you guys in the next video showcase.